guys, I recently completed my installation. Well, I didn't install it, but California Closets installed it, and they recently completed my installation of my dream closet and office, and today I'm here to share it with you. So just follow along and I'll show you everything.
Hausske. I'm a designer with California Closets, and I'm here with Candace Hampton. And we just finished the installation of her spaces here in her lovely home. Candace is a beauty blogger. Her beauty blog is TheBeautyBeau, B-E-A-U, and it's TheBeautyBeau.com, and she's on Instagram and Facebook and
Twitter and Pinterest, pretty much any other social site you may find.
And so Candace needed a space that could accommodate a lot.
Oh yeah.
Candace has purses and shoes and accessories and lots of clothes, and people like to send her purses and shoes and accessories and lots of clothes. And so we needed a big space that could handle all of those things. So we actually have 3 spaces that we'll be taking a look at today. We have her master closet here that we'll be walking around. We'll be doing a tour of the closet. We have her shoe closet. A shoe closet, yes. Just for shoes. And well, actually there's gonna be hats and things too. She's got a hat or two. And then we'll also be taking a look at, she has a cabinet. She needed a cabinet for makeup in her bathroom. So we have a cabinet we'll be taking a look at that's gonna also handle a lot of the product that she'll be using when she's working in the bathroom on makeup tips and things like that. So this is adorable Candace, if you didn't get that already. And we're really looking forward to showing what this space is all about. So Candace, this is quite a project, and we needed to do a lot with your spaces.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you think so far, or tell me about what we needed to accomplish for you, and let's walk around the space and we can take a look at the different details that we've incorporated, and if you can't remember a term, I can say the words and all of that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Well, for me, because I'm using an entire room and I have a lot of items, I don't like to waste any space. So Patrick helped to make sure that I used every single inch of the room, literally. So whether it's purses or bags or outfits, I have somewhere for everything. Belts, scarves. There are even some hidden components that we'll get to later on, but we'll just go in order. You'll just have to wait and see.
All right, so here are some of the individual elements that we put into the space. Candace, what we did, and I'll just start from the top down. And the top actually starts with near the ceiling. Candace has a few pair of shoes.
A few.
Yeah,
That's
quite a few. Yeah, and so we've even allowed for storage up near the ceiling, so the top surfaces can be used for shoes and shoe boxes. She has some nice containers that have drop fronts so you can see the shoes inside of them. So that way she can have the things that she's not necessarily getting at all the time, but still visible and accessible, and we're using it, like she said, every inch of space that we can in this room. And so the top of the system throughout is allowing for that kind of storage. As we work our way down any individual space, we may have some room above where I've incorporated some hanging, so that's additional shelving. So we've incorporated things like our lovely acrylic shelf dividers in different heights, so they can be used for sorting purses, sandals, small things that don't behave themselves well on shelves when they're just aligned in rows or stacked on a shelf. So you'll see some of the acrylic shelf dividers in several places throughout the room. Then in this right-hand corner, so we'll kind of work our way around, we've added 2 of my gliding pant racks. And by the way, you're going to see our color. This finish that we have in this room is our color called Tuscan Moon. It's a beautiful, deeply textured, kind of a whitewashed look. It's got some gold elements in it, and somebody liked gold. So, so every detail you'll see, every place that there's metal, there's a gold accent. So our Engage pant racks have the gold frames with a beautiful beach colored fabric insert on the front edge of them, and lots of hooks for pants. But these can also be used for scarves. They can be used for other kinds of things that you can fold over a hanger. So not just pants, it can be scarves. Sometimes folks use those in their pantries for hanging linens, table linens and things like that. So these will be very handy for a lot of things, and we can always order more of these hangers when she starts to get her items back into the space, which she has threatened to have done pretty soon. And I believe her. So we've incorporated 2 of our gliding pant racks. As I mentioned, we're using every available inch of space in this closet. So down at the bottom here, this is our gliding shoe rack. It has space for, I think it's something like 18 pair of your slip-ons or sandals.
Pretty much like these.
Look at those, aren't those cute? I love that. And when she has a sandal that has just a strap for between the toes, there are a few of these clips, so you can position the clips on the loops so you can actually put sandals with the toe strap onto the loops. So this is 18 pairs of footwear. So this is another way to sneak in a lot of shoe storage of various kinds. So the next space, we're going to be going kind of space by space throughout this closet. We call them components. So each section is a component, and you can do multiple functions in each component. So the next one, this is kind of an important component because Candace is a beauty blogger. She's going to be on video blogging, and she will be having outfits that she's going to be showing off. So I can just totally see her spinning around in front of the,
Doing myself.
Yes, and so we have a big, huge, full-length mirror in this closet so that Candace can be demonstrating outfits, showing off how she would be putting them together, and just have some kind of a nice thing happening behind her when she's vlogging from her desk or editing from her desk. So it's a way, and it's also a way to bounce light around the room, because keeping this space light and bright is huge for your videoing, for all of that. So this is a great big cabinet, great big mirror, and it is a cabinet, but I'm not showing you what's in there just yet. Because as I mentioned, I'm working from top to bottom. So one of the other details, Candace is tall enough, she can reach this, open that up, that's additional storage. So that can be stuff that Candace doesn't really need people to see. That's what I like about solid doors. They can hide things so that you don't necessarily have to maintain them or keep them neat, but it's a great place to put them. And these handles, look at those cute knobs and handles. We'll be seeing more of them around this room. So we've got a glass and gold accented handle, so it's a great, great feature in here. What do you think of those?
I love them. They're so neat.
They are so huge, totally. Again, more gold. All right, so now, this mirror, one of the details that we have available, and they help a lot, are various types of accessories that you can use for organizing belts, scarves, things like that. So get ready, opening the mirror, and in here I have a vertical partition that separates this big space. And on this partition, because Candace has a scarf or 2, we have 8, count them 8, scarf racks. 6 big loops will allow for the management of all kinds of scarves and wraps, the little stoles, the little skinny stuff. And so this is just a compartment full of the scarf racks. So we've got them here and here and here, so we're just able to utilize those to the max. So it's another way to take advantage of this space. And actually, inside this space at the bottom, there could be a tall boot or 2 if there were some big tall boots that you wanted to store in here as well, because there's a little extra space. So this is her cabinet for scarves and stuff. Shelves in the spaces above where when there's hanging, we have extra storage above. Here are her hanging poles. And the hanging poles have an accent strip that's in our Tuscan moon color, and they're in our gold. And then we have an interesting thing right here. This, go ahead and show us what this is, Candace.
So, if you already follow me, you probably know that I hate ironing. So I wanted a little motivation to start doing so. So I got Patrick to install an ironing board system that's right in my closet. Super convenient. So all you do, you just pull it out, open it, lengthwise, or you can turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. You can iron like this, or on the other side.
Yay!
How convenient is that?
Isn't that cool? So this is a great feature that we offer, and it makes it, again, taking advantage of all the space we can. In this component right here, this is a section for hanging your regular clothes. And oh, what's this for?
Well, as Patrick mentioned earlier, I often get clothes from time to time from different brands that want me to promote their products. So when I get something new in, I don't necessarily want to hang it because that mixes it with everything, and I have to shoot all these outfits for photo shoots. So rather than hanging them and mixing them with everything so I never see them again, I can hang them on these.
You said these. Is there more than one of those in here? Shall we show them now or wait?
I say wait. We're going in order. You have to be patient, okay?
Okay. All right. And this is called a ballet rod or garment rod. Can be very handy. The other thing I'll tell you about this space, and you might remember this, so this is right for hanging regular shirts or tops. This is a little taller right here. What do you think that could be for? What might you use it for?
Maybe longer skirts or longer tops.
With longer tails, yeah. And the other thing too, the guys might have shown you this, you can actually lift these off of their space, and you can pull the little holders and move them up or down.
Oh, they didn't show me that.
Oh, now you know. So you can adjust it in the space for your heights of your various elements. All right, so one of the principles with California closets, again, with utilizing all of your available space, when we hang into a corner, when we do a system into a corner, you need room to access your clothes that are hanging here. So we'll have a space back in here. We've got some room here for regular tops up top again, and then this is for longer dresses. Then, in this space, what's this for, Candace?
This is for my belts. Once again, not wasting any space, and it's just skinny enough to fit in there so that it doesn't touch the front of the clothing.
Yay! And that'll handle a dozen belts because you can put a couple per hook of your regular type of belts. So that's a great solution. Now we're going to have a few spaces that are similar. Some of our components may be similar throughout the space. So I'll describe this one and we'll see a couple more that are like it. So this is designed for regular length shirts. So we have 2 rows of hanging here. But again, there's some room up top. And since Candace has a pair or 2 of shoes, or 3 or 4 or 500, we have shelves up here. And the other thing is, a lot of these sections are the same width. So this is an adjustable shelf. And if for some reason you want to open that section up a little bit and take that shelf and move it over to one of these other sections, you can. So it's an advantage with the adjustability that we offer. So that's a section of double hanging. You know, this is a section of double hanging too, but something's unique in here. What's unique in this section here? You like that. Tell me about it.
This is my lingerie drawer, and I have a matching one on that side.
So this is another one of our items that's in our Engage line. And this is great. It's fabric lined, has several compartments. So for those who like to make things neat and tidy, then it allows you to have things like lingerie, or you can roll up belts in this.
Or even socks.
Absolutely.
Leggings, anything like that.
And it's just going to fit in below some regular hanging clothes and or shorter tops. And there's a couple more things in this section. What were they?
Valet rods.
Oh, 2 more valet rods. Yes. Because Candace doesn't just get one outfit at a time for her to show off. You can get multiple.
Oh yeah. And I need to have them on display.
Right?
In my background when I shoot my videos.
And here's another section like that one with another valet rod. And then this component right here is like the first one we saw on this wall. 2 rows of hanging, some adjustable shelves, and look, another belt rack. Yay. Okay. Now, we're turning the corner, again, for corner space. And here's another section for 2 rows of hanging. There's some more acrylic shelf dividers up there. And then on the side of this, what are these for? Do you remember?
Necklaces.
What?
Necklaces, maybe. Alright.
Do you have a pair or two of necklaces? A
Maybe
necklace
more.
for 30?
Yeah,
or so?
more like that, yeah.
This is our tie rack. It has 18 prongs on it, and it's great for those chain necklaces. So we just have the ability for Candace to cover the side of this component, the outside of this component. So again, taking advantage of this space right here. And so there's 3 of our tie racks, our sliding tie racks in our gold finish.
And I like them too because I have 3. So that means I can separate all my metals. I can put silver up there, I can put maybe gunmetal here and gold down there with rose gold. And you can pretty much add them on any side of any component in here. That's how flexible they are.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so now we have a window. What do you do with windows? Here's a couple of things that I noticed about Candace too. Somebody had a few caps, baseball caps, like lots of baseball caps. Up top here, I have a cleat with our color hooks, and that is going to handle tons of baseball caps and take advantage of that space above the window. So we've got a great solution for up there above the window. Then below the window, you know, Candace is likely to be doing something like this and, you know, showing things off and videoing things, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so here's a bench with more storage below. That can be shorter boots. It can be totes.
No wasted space.
No wasted space. Okay, Candace, now this is an important corner we're coming to. You want to talk about what this is likely to get used for?
So, I like to work in peace and quiet when I go out. I don't like any noise, so I had to have some type of workspace in here somewhere. So I decided to get Patrick to install or design a desk corner just for like computer, editing, printer, things like that. And it also, with it being in my closet, it allows me to get inspired, you know, looking at the clothes and stuff. Maybe write a blog post about my top 5 favorite jeans. Well, they'll be right over there, so it's easy for me to reference things while I'm sitting here working.
Excellent. Well, and another feature, we don't have it installed yet because Candace is going to be having a nice granite countertop, white quartz countertop put on top of this, which is a great feature we offer our customers. We can prepare the space so that a customer can utilize their own surface for countertop types of spaces. And so Candace is going to be putting a really nice white quartz countertop on here. One of the things that Candace is going to need, since there are a lot of electronics involved with blogging, is power. We'll be incorporating in the countertop our power pop-up. Watch this thing. This has outlets for charging. You have USB ports, plugs, and so this is out of the way and not visible when she's not needing to use it. And we'll be stashing it back behind the corner so it can be behind her screen. And then we also allow for just access holes through the surface of the countertop with our pretty gold grommets. So we'll be having a multifunctional space just right here in the corner for Candace and for the work that she does. Because somebody told me earlier that there's maybe between all the various platforms 650,000 followers. Well, after this gets out, let's put it to 1 million, okay? So that's some of the features that we have available in this corner. Candace, what's going to happen up here?
I plan on displaying some designer bags, my more expensive handbags, so they can be properly displayed as they are in boutiques.
That's nice. And one of the ways that we have for allowing that to happen, you'll notice that there's recessed LED strip lighting, and we actually have it on the underside of this space as well to add some light to the work surface. And then within each space we have a recessed LED strip lighting. So this doesn't become a dark corner. So everything that you put here is going to be visible. All those bags, sparkly, pretty, fun bags and things like that that you'll want to display in this space. And we have bridged the door to the shoe closet, but we're not telling you about that much yet, with more of these shelves so she can display all those wonderful bags that you get from your various vendors and that you want to show your blog members. And again, utilizing all the space. We've gone above the doorway with some more shelving, so we're taking advantage of all the space in the room. And then here's more of our lighted shelving. And then something's going on right here. What in the world are we doing with this section?
More jewelry.
What?
So, jewelry.
You got jewelry?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna manage? What? How are you gonna manage all that jewelry?
Well, Patrick came up with this awesome idea to put acrylic dividers. So you might notice that they have a ton of small holes now. I don't have that many rings, but the great thing about these is that you can remove these. And you can make the holes as big or as small as you'd like. So very flexible, and also you can fit more than one in a drawer as well.
We need to have some below there, then she can have double layers. And look, what are we hiding under there?
And those are even bigger.
Yes.
So I can put watches, bracelets, anything I see fit. Even sunglasses, these wider ones, sunglasses can fit in there very easily.
Wonderful. And is that the only jewelry drawer in here?
Of course not.
Candace, what? There's more?
There's another one down here.
Oh, yes.
And they're pretty flexible. You can put whichever size you like in here. Like for example, this bottom space has larger holes. So once again, bracelets, watches, whatever I want. Chokers.
Yeah, oh cool, cool. Because there's never an end to the kinds of accessories that, you know, come up that you may be wanting to store and wanting to show for your various members. Awesome, there's another drawer. Is there another drawer? Oh yeah, so there might be a little bit of jewelry in here to show off, and as you mentioned, all the other features. And so we've got a little storage cabinet below, and so it has some other space in it that you can use to store some other items as well.
Okay.
So, we're not done with the room though. She's gonna show us one more detail. What was that remote control for, Candace?
One thing I like about this lighted area is that sometimes it might be super bright. You may not want all this light in here. Depends on the time of day too. When I'm filming, I might not want the lights on up here, the lights here, the window open. So
we can do something like this.
I could do this.
Ooh.
I could turn the big lights off, and also I can dim these if I want. So that's how you make them bright.
Take them to full brightness, and then if you continue pressing the dimmer switch, it dims them down until they're off.
And then this is what it looks like. The lights on. So still dim, but not super bright.
That is wonderful. That'll be a great feature.
And it's all controlled with this remote.
Yay! I love it. Excellent. So again, more coat hooks above the door. It's up out of the way, but those broader brimmed hats, you can utilize the coat hooks for those. Or just hang. There can be some surprises up there. And I bet there will be. You never know if there's like a clutch that has a little short strap or something like that. And so that's another great way to manage those. So one of the other things that we're always conscious of when we're designing a space for our customers is details in the room that are important, even though you don't necessarily see them all the time. And so every room has things like electrical outlets and light switches. And so in this room, I've made sure that we're not blocking any electrical outlets. I have them in several places around the room. Obviously back over in that corner near the ironing board, there's an electrical outlet, so she'll be able to plug in and iron very easily.
And the great thing about the location of these is when you hang clothes, it's gonna block them. So it's not gonna be visible, like for appearance purposes.
Yeah.
They'll be well hidden.
Absolutely, and because aesthetics, and especially with your blogging,
Oh yeah.
aesthetics are key.
Definitely.
And so we try, this helps keep it pretty. So that's wonderful. Good, thank you for reminding me to mention the thing that I'll show you regarding details in a space, light switches. So you'll notice that this dresser here comes up to a point and stops. I've got a light switch right here. And so having the ability to walk into the room and hit the light switch, rather than, I could have enclosed that in a shelf cabinet, but that's, I would call that an amateur mistake. It doesn't always serve the customer well. And so that's why I brought your cabinet down, have it matching the height above the desk, and some space so then you can get at the light switches, but then a lot of capacity in this chest of drawers. One of the other things that Candace asked me about just this past week was what to do with the middle of the room. And we've had conversations about the space in the center of the room. I intentionally didn't put an island or anything in this space. We could have, and when you're wanting to maximize a space and you really want to have a lot of drawer storage, then the center of a room like this, because it was a bedroom, is fine for something like an island. Because you can put drawer storage or a hamper or something like that in the island. But because your space and your blogging is going to need some flexibility, what have you decided you want to do in the middle of the room?
I'm going to put a nice cozy rug in the middle, and then put a chase lounge, probably diagonally across. That way I can still have room to walk around if I need to. And while I'm filming, no matter where I am, I'll have that nice background.
Well, and I think I can actually see Candace doing like this number on the lounge, you know, in an outfit, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's another thing to think about with the space is what's going to happen in the other parts of the space. Because we didn't put anything in the middle, we could have. But because of your needs and what you'll be doing with the space, that's why it's open. One of the other things that we've talked about a little bit with Candace's space, and one of the things that we needed to accomplish was shoe storage. And I've mentioned that there's going to be capacity within this room, but I can't remember how many pairs of shoes Candace last told me she has. Candace, where are you? Oh my gosh, Candace is in
her shoe closet.
Yes, so in this space, what would have been the regular closet for a bedroom, it has become Candace's shoe closet.
And hats as well.
Yeah, more of the hooks. One of my favorite hooks, although I'll use whatever hook is appropriate for the customer's needs, but the coat hooks are fantastic because you have the two levels of the hook. So you can have bags, you can have hats or caps that have a strap on the back and bigger hats on it. So these coat hooks on a panel here is just a great way to manage that. And we'll see some more in a second. So, and again, that's utilizing every bit of space that you can in a room. So yeah, Candace, about how many pairs of shoes had you mentioned you might have?
500-ish, I don't know.
Maybe, that's a few pair of shoes. So one of the things that's important to know about California closets, and one of the unique distinctions for us, there's not very many vendors in the closet industry who have some standards that have been devised based upon the storage capacity for normal adult items, like folded clothes or like shoes. And so our standard shelf depth is 14 inches deep. Why not a foot? Why not deeper? Well, here's the thing. Another detail about engineering, and I won't get too nerdy, but you know, if you have a really deep shelf on a wall, then you're kind of putting some stresses on the wall and things like that. But you want to have something that will handle, you know, bigger purses or shoes. And so one of the neat things about shoes in here, and you know what, I mean, I'll show you with my shoes. I don't think they're too ugly, but let's go in here and take a look in the closet. I just want to show you something about shoe storage. With a 14-inch deep shelf, even kind of big guys' shoes like mine, see how I can jog them on the shelf? Or you can do this number with shoes, and especially with a pair of ladies' shoes, you're not taking up a very large footprint on the shelf. And so that's how we're going to be accomplishing a lot of shoe storage in this closet. Because I have shelving currently spaced about 8 to 9 inches apart because somebody has some relatively tall heeled shoes. And the other thing too, this is adjustable shelving, so you can change your spacing. If you find that you're getting a lot of shoes in here and there's still some air above the shoes, we may be wanting to order some shelves so you can tighten it up. So that's the other nice thing, is you can still customize this further from this point.
And also, I love how Patrick left some room at the top. So if I have some more of those shoe boxes he mentioned earlier, I can put them right on top of here. Or heels or sneakers or anything else.
Absolutely. And we've used the corners of this space as well. I've turned the corner here because as you've seen with hanging, we want to have some room to reach in and get at the hanging clothes. But here in a closet like this, or let's say it's a pantry, let's turn the corner and utilize the corner. So we have a lot of storage in this space. Crazy amount of storage, but I think it's going to get all used. And there's one more thing that I did in here. Come on in here, Marcelli. There's another cleat with some more hooks right there.
Yay!
So this closet can do an awful lot.
Oh yeah.
We'll be thinking about that. I actually see some space above the door we could use with more stuff too if we need to.
Oh no. I should have used that.
We will. So Candace is a beauty blogger, and I've seen some of her blogs. They're adorable, and she demonstrates makeup and cosmetics and things like that. So there was another space that she mentioned she needed some help with. Candace, what was that problem that you had?
I have all of these skincare and hair care products
Oh,
that have no home.
Oh no, what did we do?
Patrick designed a cabinet in my bathroom with
Ta-da!
all these shelves and glass doors so I can see exactly what's in them without having to open them.
Look at all these shelves. There's 6 shelves in here. They're adjustable again, and if she needs more, she can call me up and order them. But this is where all of those hair care products and creams and lotions and all of those things, this is a great space because a lot of times people don't know what kinds of spaces are usable in their home for their various needs. And so this is a great way to take advantage of this space, and it's not going to be in the way, it's just above the commode. And so we have a lovely cabinet with clear glass doors and our cute knobs, our gold and acrylic accent knobs.
And Tuscan room, the same material that was used in the closet. So
Matching.
keeps everything nice and coordinated.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I love it. I also love how it goes all the way to the ceiling. It's very symmetrical. It's perfect.
Yay! Well, great. Thank you, Candace. Candace, seriously, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Because I needed help with all of my stuff. I had a regular, I'm going to say standing closet, because it's not, this is walk-in, okay? Like I can do all of this. My first closet, it was literally a corner, and I just felt so crammed up with all my stuff, and I couldn't find anything. I had lots of clothes that went unworn, and I'm just most excited about these, and this, and I'm so excited to start organizing finally. Thank you so much, Patrick. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. This has been so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I've enjoyed it a lot. Look forward to helping you in the future. And any of your members who need help in our area or any other part of the country, call California Closets. We'd be glad to help them out.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
do is show you guys my closet and office. So at the top, I have my shorts and also my shorter pants. So anything like crop flares or anything pretty much that comes past to me is up here. And I organize them by color to make them easier to find. Right underneath here, I have my flatter shoes. So any flats, lace-up flats, any sandals that lace up, or any slides or loafers, those are all here. And also got these dividers from California Closets as well, and they just help hold things better on shelves so they don't topple over. And I have 3 of these, but good thing about these is that you can customize and order however many you want. Down here I have longer pants. These are my skinny jeans, bell bottoms, anything like that that come way to the floor, and those are also organized by color. And to the bottom I have more flats and sandals, and those are all back here. This also pulls out, but I don't want to make a mess, so I'm not going to do that right now. But that's what's down here. Very easy to get to. All you have to do is just separate what's above it. And for all the clothes I have in here, they're all on velvet hangers that I got from Amazon. Right above that section are some bags. In this section I put grays, whites, and blacks. And above the doorway here, I have my larger hats, and those are also separated by color. There are 2 hooks underneath here. You can't see them, but I'll show you what they look like in a different area of the closet, but those work really well for holding large items like that. And then starting to the right up here, I have sneakers, and those are also separated by color as well. And this door I have extra storage, which I just stashed some large tote bags in there. This is my mirror. But it's also a door. And I have all of my neck scarves, longer scarves, thicker blanket scarves, which are also separated by color. And these pull out, and we have loops to separate them. There's also room down here if you want to store something else. I just have my iron and probably something else. Oh, nothing random today. Awesome. Down here are just some basic shirts, turtlenecks, pretty much anything that doesn't fit anywhere else in the room. In here, I have my ironing board and a backup charger that needs to be put somewhere else, but this is the ironing board. It pulls out, opens this way, or you could rotate it this way, and iron. So I don't have any excuse to have little clothes now. So you just rotate it back and fold it, and it fits securely in there, and nobody ever knows it's there with the handle. Here I have some random larger glasses that don't fit in my drawers. And in here I have some headbands and this random OxyClean gel stick. This is great for removing any stains on the go. In this section I have off-the-shoulder blouses and also bodysuits, separated by color as well. And right above that I have pink and blue bags, as well as some more sneakers at the top. In these 2 sections I have dresses organized by color as well. And these 2 sections are actually longer. If you notice the difference between this one and the jean section I showed you. These are longer so you can put longer dresses. And there's also room, like a shelf room, to put anything else that you want. Next, moving on, I have a lot of sweaters, so I made 2 sections of sweaters. Also organized by color. And above I have more bags, more sneakers. Also, you might notice this. This isn't permanent. What I do is I hang clothes that just came in that I need to shoot. But basically, you can push it back in if you don't want to use it. I have these across the room, but they're very convenient because it tells me what I need to put on or what I need to wear that has tags still on it, so I don't stash out everything else and forget I have it. Under here are jackets, outerwear, and in the section right next to it, I have blazers and cardigans. Under here, I have a bunch of beanies, which I probably have too many of, but I like them. Under here, under my first section of sweaters, I have a lingerie drawer. And I mainly have bras and bralettes in here. In different colors. And I have some nipple covers over here. I have tube tops and tanks and basic t-shirts in this section. So pretty much anything I need to go with. If I need to just quickly throw something on, I could go to this section and pull something out. I have another lingerie drawer right here, which I stashed leggings and tights, organized by color. And underneath in this section, I have all skirts, denim skirts, faux leather skirts, jersey skirts, anything, any type of skirt in any category, pretty much. Up above in these four sections, I have a lot of extra space currently, but I'm gonna try my best not to overfill. I always want to have extra room to grow. And also, the good thing about all these shelves is that they're adjustable. So if you have larger items to fit up there, you can easily move the shelf. I'm gonna try to do that. So easy to pull out. And this section, I have all my button downs. So plaids, stripes, corduroy, everything's right here. Underneath, I have my two-piece sets, like my matching sets. So for example, I have a matching denim set here, a matching lace set here, matching sweater set. So pretty much the two-piece items are all right here. This section, I have jumpsuits and rompers. And up here, I have crop tops, anything shorter than normal, like in my basic section. More sneakers there. Up here I have snapback hats, and those are on the same hooks as those larger hats I showed you earlier. These three sections are necklaces. These are actually tie racks that California Closets offers, but I use them for necklaces, and they pull out as well. I have them separated by color, gold and rose gold here, gunmetal silver up there, and then for this one I have pendant longer necklaces. Underneath here are random shoes. These are mainly my running exercise shoes. I can quickly grab those. If I need a quick pair of shoes to go to the airport in, I'll grab one of those from under there. And I have one missing because I did work out yesterday, so yay me! This is my desk area. Printer. I got a customized calendar here. Trying to do better with my wrist. I don't want carpal tunnel. I do type a lot, so I'm trying to be better about protecting my wrist and my hands. Pretty much, if you haven't noticed, the color scheme in here is white and gold, so I also did white and gold office supplies. Under here, I have a file cabinet, which is green. Green is also a color, but in my color scheme as well. So green, gold, and white. And I just have a bunch of random stuff in here. Surge protector. Even have a gold garbage can under here, which needs to be emptied. And my white and gold dining chair. This is actually a dining chair. I saw that most desk chairs were not cute, and I wanted something cuter. And I knew that it would be the perfect height because dining chairs are normally come up higher than regular chairs. So also, this is a custom countertop. It's quartz. California Closets does counters as well, but I wanted something a little different, I guess. So that's why I went with something different here. Also, I forgot to mention, this particular material, the wood, is called Tuscan Moon. That's the color I got. It's like white with bronze and gold veining. On this one, this is also a tie rack. I just have my headbands that have elastic. They go well on there too. And then up there I have my statement necklaces. I don't have too many of those, that's why I only have one section. Also forgot to mention my custom mat I got made to match my room color scheme. And basically I pinned all of the different places I've been. I'm missing a few places. I forgot. This is like embarrassing, but I took geography in 9th grade, so it's been a long time. And I kind of forgot where some of the states were, so I'm gonna have to Google. Sorry, Mr. Rob. So if you get a custom countertop, basically they make the counter just like this material, and then you can put whatever you want on top. So California Closets prepares it for whoever comes in to customize your countertop. So what they did is they made these holes in my counter, and these are little wire feeders. So you can feed your wires through so they're not all over your desk. They also make larger ones with pull up charging things. I'm trying to get back here. I spray painted this gold, that's why the top part's gold. But what you can do is charge or plug in whatever you want. It has USB ports there, and then it has regular charging things there. So very convenient, and it just hides down in the bottom of your desk. And those come in black, but I painted them gold to match. I really wanted something nice to display my designer bags rather than just mix them with everything else. So those are designer shoes to the right, and then these are all designer accessories bags. And you might notice that I'm holding a remote. So this area actually lights up. It's the only illuminated part in the room. You just press the button and you can turn it on, leave it off. And also a good thing about it is you can dim it too. So if you want it just dimly lit, if it's dark in the room and just want them to light up, kind of like a boutique, you can press that button. And it easily brightens again. So, as you can see, it brightens if you press the right button. And this is the only section that's not lit. So I put boxes and random belts up there, and there's another similar section on this side. And then here are all of my gold dainty necklaces on both sides. I'll put this here for now as my remote. But I got this gifted from Kendra Scott, and it's one of their trays that is supposed to be used for jewelry, but I put whatever I have on there, honestly. It's the cleanest it'll probably be. It's clean for the video, but you can put anything you want on there. You can put jewelry, you can put necklaces, earrings, anything you want, pretty much. Anything you want to display. You could even put a candle or flowers up here. And then this is one of my bridal pictures from Canada. Also gold. So this is my island of drawers that would normally be in the center of the room, but I didn't want to take up too much space here, so we put it against the wall. And it has 4 drawers and 2 doors. I have a bunch of hangers and like empty bags and stuff like that down there. So it's similar to this area over here, except it has like double doors. And then I have 4 drawers. Jewelry, sunglasses. First one, I have a bunch of earrings. And I got these acrylic dividers, which you can change the size of each compartment, which is awesome. They also have velvet if you don't like clear. Second drawer, I have rings and bracelets. So these all come out. Those are my bracelets. Well, some of them. And those are also adjustable. Very easy to put back in. Third drawer, I have more bracelets and chokers at the bottom in the larger sections. Fourth drawer, sunglasses and watches. So I took one of the acrylic divider things and removed all the dividers, and that's how I made these for my sunglasses. And I have more down there. Watches, watch straps, things like that. Okay, moving on. This is my mannequin. It was actually black. Keyshawn got it for me, and I spray painted it green because it needed to match. So I have my jacket that I'm wearing currently. So I can just grab it and go. My bag that I'm currently wearing as well. And you can hang a bunch of other stuff on there too if you want. Here, I have a duster that matches the room. I'm just gonna pretend it's gold. It looks like it, okay? And these are those hooks I told y'all about earlier that have my hats. And I have a lot of space, as you can tell. What I have on here is backpacks and bags that don't fit elsewhere. And we are in my shoe closet. So in here, I have a bunch of boots, probably too many, and more of those clear organizers for sneakers. I have some more in here. And then here, up above, I have some more hats, and those are my non-New Era hats. Sandals in this section, mules in these three sections, and then heels in the other sections. And these are random, they shouldn't be there, but I'll fix them later. And like the other shelves, these are also adjustable. So if you need to organize your shelves, make them shorter, taller, you can definitely do that. Also, I ordered a rug to go in the center of the floor. The floor was originally carpet, but I had it removed and got a camouflage tile, and I got a gold grout customized because I didn't want just white grout. It's not, it's not too cute. And it's a little boring, to be honest, so I got one with gold glitter. And I got a rug. It has sort of gold in it. It's more yellow than anything, but I felt like it really put the room together nicely with the camouflage. And also, I have this Chase lounge that I ordered, which is green. Has this comfy pillow, a real pillow, and just a random throw that really doesn't match, but I wasn't buying another one now. I'm gonna buy it later. And I also have this table, and I just sit here and lotion my legs, my arms. And this is turned sideways because I'm running out and I don't want to throw it away yet. So yeah, it's like that, okay? So California Closets also designed this custom cabinet for my bathroom and all of my skincare products and also hair care stuff. They did a double glass door, and they used the same handles and hardware that they did in the closet. And it has 5 shelves, all of which are adjustable. Well, the 3 middle ones are, I think. Yeah, these 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count today. 4 of them are adjustable, and you can pretty much see anything in there before you open it, which is nice. And this allows me to be able to see everything I have rather than dig in a drawer and not know where something is. And also, the question you might have, if you shower in here, yes, the windows or the glass will get foggy, but it'll clear itself once the bathroom airs out. So don't have to worry about having to clean this repeatedly because it's in the shower. guys enjoyed my closet and office, I highly recommend you check out California Closets for your custom dream closet because they listened to everything I wanted. Patrick, my designer, was perfect. He made sure every detail didn't go unnoticed. I'm just in love with everything. I did add a few changes after. I added a couple more tie racks and also I changed the racks on my pants, but they were really flexible with everything and the timing was perfect. The people who actually installed the closet were awesome, so can't recommend them enough. I'll have information in the comments section of where I got everything, as well as any color schemes and also like the handle hardware, the name of everything. And also if you have any other questions, you can always ask me below in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.
There's one more. Oh.
Okay. Okay. It's another longer section. I said that already. With pull up. I don't know how you're gonna be making. You could.
I'll go this way.
Hold on.
We'll switch.
Eventually. Come on. Okay. I need to learn how to use this. Brighten. I'm not gonna put that in the video. It'll be like it doesn't work. This is what do you call this thing?
Drawer? What's in it?
Dresser. No.
Chest?
It's something you put in the middle. Armoire? Not
Armoire? Armoire? There's so many words for these things. Dresser, chest, armoire.
It's like on the tip of my tongue. Okay.